Shalom, call Hulaim like Howell Bashim, Yahweh Shai Bashim Rakakwadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who rule and teach well. And sincere Shalom to the 144,001 third. Now, I had a dream several nights ago where I was in like this open air type of prison. Esau gathered people into this neighborhood. It locked the neighborhood down, like how you see in certain movies. They quarantine neighborhoods because there's a virus outbreak or societal collapse. So it was this facility was locked down, right? You weren't supposed to leave. And it was like the warden, which is someone who is essentially the king of the prison. This facility, I was in this facility. I'm trapped like everybody else. But then this new warden became the ruler, right? New guy. And he was like a hothead. He wanted to bring terror. So in my mind, I'm thinking, man, I got to get out of here now. ASAP, no planning, just go. And as I'm escaping, this dude summoned like 3 robot Terminator type AI beings. All right. One of them was similar to this one you see on the screen. More four-legged. I think this is supposed to be like a Tyrannosaurus Rex, where it only has 2 legs. The one I saw was like a four-legged. I think it was like a Triceratops with the horns in the front. And then he summoned a third. That was the first one. He summoned a flying one, like a pterodactyl or something like that. And then he summoned now this is the craziest one. It was a creature, and it was like a worm, man. It was very similar to this, what you see on the Transformers, that the Devastator from Transformers. Just looked at a Transformer Devastator. It was just like that. Its mouth had a very strong vacuum, and it had serrated metal teeth inside this vacuum to suck things in and then shred it. And now keep in mind, I clearly have spiritual power, because this Triceratops robot kept ramming into me. It would run into me. It would go like a football, right? NFL defensive end linebacker will, or Ray Lewis. Perfect. Just look up Ray Lewis biggest hits. That's what this Triceratops was doing to me. Now keep in mind, this creature was 15, 20 feet tall. It was massive. It was a very massive creature. And it kept running. It kept ramming me. It just kept ramming me. And I'm able to withstand the blows. Now, keep in mind, I'm not trying to fight these creatures. I'm trying to get out. I'm trying to escape. I'm not trying to destroy them. So as I'm running away, it's fast enough to where it's able to catch up and it hit me. And it just kept hitting me and hitting me. Now, the robot where it has the vacuum mouth, it was like a worm, man. It was like a worm or a snake slithering around. And anything that got near its mouth, it would suck it in its mouth and destroy it. And I mean, the ground, it was sucking the ground. And I can still visualize it right now, as it was crawling around, and as it would crawl around, the ground underneath it would get sucked into its mouth, is sucking in concrete and buildings and whatever else that got near it. And somehow, some way, I defeated all 3 of these Terminator-like robots and escaped this I escaped this facility, this open air prison type facility. If society was somewhat dystopian, I perceive on the other side of the facility, people had the MOTB because they look like everything was all good. They didn't doesn't look like they was in captivity. They weren't being policed heavily by these robots. So I think they had the MOTB, and everybody that was in this open air facility didn't have the MOTB. And I was able to hop over the gate to get to where the people had the MOTB, and I blended in with them as as if I was one of them, but obviously I wasn't. And that's pretty much where the dream that I can leave off at. It was very vivid, very surreal, that I'm for running or flying down the street, getting rammed by a robot, and it felt real. Like I feel the pressure. Like I don't feel pain, but I feel like something moving me when I don't want to be moved, if you will. It's just hitting me. And then this worm is coming in from the side, just destroying everything near its mouth. Very intense. Very intense. The one scripture that comes to mind is, let's get this. It's 2 Thessalonians chapter 2 and verse 7. For the mystery of iniquity doth already work, and only he who now letteth will let, and until he be taken out of the way. So Esau is going to get put down like a rabid dog. And then shall that wicked be revealed, whom Yahweh shall consume with the spirit of his mouth. Yeah, the so-called white race has been revealed as the Edomites, whom Yahweh shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming, even him whose coming is after the working of Satan, with all power and signs and lying wonders. So these Edomites have been given grandiose authority under Satan. So Yahweh went to Satan, gave him the green light, and then Satan started working with these devils to create this AI, to create the iPhone, create the internet, create these robots that they just show you in these movies so you think it's not real, but in reality it's in some underground military base, deep underground military base, dumbs, 2-3 miles underground, where they got these robots be mass produced, ready to unleash them upon the Israelites as a whole, the world as a whole. But primarily they want to kill the elect. They want to kill the Israelites that know that they're Israelites. They want to kill Israelites that got the name, that got Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua. That's the main target. All right. And they gonna come. You see these digital IDs coming. You see, gotta verify your age to download apps potentially coming in Texas 2026. You got all this digital system, this the biometric scan coming to Mexico, and this is all gonna lead to the MOTB. The AI, these robots. Just saw a post where it was leaked. Amazon's getting ready to replace 600,000 workers with robots. And guess what? All those jobs are never coming back. All those jobs are never coming back to Amazon. All right? Once the robot takes your job, the robot is only going to get better and cheaper and more efficient. And you're just going to get older. And yeah. So these devils, let's get this. No work in Egypt, right? Let's go to Isaiah 19. So you're going to have these robots combined with this controlled economic collapse and all this other stuff. So people are going to be cooked. Let's get it. Isaiah 19 chapter, Verse 15, neither shall there be any work for Egypt, which the head or tail, branch or rush may do. So this goes into what? The wealthiest occupations to the grave diggers, the ditch diggers, right? People that are making minimum wage to people that's making 900,000 a year. There's not going to be no more jobs, and guess what? People are going to be starving. Crime is going to go through the roof. Pandemic number 2 on the way. It's going to be so much that Esau is going to bring in more AI, more digital, technocratic, dystopian, all right, environment. He going to unleash these Tyrannosaurus Rex robots, these super advanced drones to what? Get busy. To push his agenda with the MOTB. The MOTB is going to be this whole time period, this eon, is going to be very insane. Esau's coming with these robots, AI, super soldiers, pandemics, okay? Then the average person is going to be going crazy. And the Most High Yahweh is going to bring in plagues, insane, intense. It's going to be real nasty, man. Real nasty. Let's get this right here. I'm going to end this off right here. This is 2nd Ezra, the 16th chapter. And verse 70. For there shall be in every place in the next cities a great insurrection upon those that fear Yahweh. They shall be like madmen, sparing none, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear Yahweh. For they shall waste and take away their goods and cast them out of their houses. Then shall they be known who are my chosen. So the elect are going to get turned up. The elect is going to be known. It's going to be known who's a part of the elect before we hit them cherries. I don't want to rock the za. We're part of the elect. It's going to be known. It's not going to be hopeful like you just hoping you get a ride on that chariot. No, you're going to know. You're going to know for a fact. And guess what? The spirit on the elect is going to evolve. Well, what's going to happen to the elect is going to be something that's never really happened before. The sheer evolution that's going to take place because of Yahweh Shai, all right? Because of Yahweh Shai. This evolution is going to happen because of Yahweh Shai. Let me finish. Let me just get that real quick. What is it? St. John 14 chapter, verse 12. Verily, verily, so this is St. John the 14th chapter in verse 12. Verily, verily, I say unto you, he that believeth on me, the works that I do shall he do also, and greater works than these shall he do, because I go unto my Father. So this has never happened before. The type of spiritual power, the type of level up that's going to happen once Esau starts busting out these Terminators and whatever else he got in his bag of tricks from Satan, Shaitan, on the left hand side of Yahweh, right? Because Yahweh controls Satan. He controls Esau. There's nobody going against Yahweh's will. All right? You're just playing the part of the wicked. Let's get this in 2nd Ezra 16 and verse 73 again. Then shall they be known who are my chosen. How is that going to be known? It's going to be, no, man, it's going to be spiritual power. No 2/3 is going to be turned up to this insane level where you're like, oh yeah, this is the elect. That's the elect over here. Now the 2/3 could get turned up, right? Judah shall be a terror unto Egypt and so on and so forth. But the type of power that the elect are going to get is going to be greater than what Yahweh Shai was doing. Yahweh Shai could transform. He transfigured. He could manipulate water, the elements. Water, he can manipulate fish. He can manipulate bread. He could walk on water. He could disappear. So he could go invisible, teleport, all that. He could do all that. He could summon the angels. He can make the angels pull up real quick. So the elect gonna be able to do all that, man. All right? Then shall they be known who are my chosen, and they shall be tried as the gold in the fire. So guess what? The elect is going to get turned up, and they're going to go through this evil time, all right, with a grandiose boldness. Grandiose boldness, man. All right? And with that, shalom.